Hey people, it's Harrison Ring again, which I decided to do my top 15 best movies of the summer and 5 worst movies of the summer. So with the best movies of the summer, I got a few honorable mentions. Solo: Star Wars Story. I'm sorry people for the honorable mentions. Incredibles 2. I thought it was okay, but there was a lot of stuff that I really enjoyed, and it was an enjoyable film. Adrift, which it was about the lady who sailed, the one who stars Shailene Woodley and Sam Claflin. Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom, because I thought it wasn't really that good. Uncle Drew. First Birds, because I know a lot of people hate it. I thought I liked it a little bit. Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again. Christopher Robin, and Mile 22. Alright. Those were my... Sorry with those honorable mentions. I liked those movies, but there was a lot more I also liked. So, let's get into our top 15. Ocean's 8. Ocean's 8 was a really great film, and I thought it was actually kind of a bit sexy a little bit in that film, because I was really entertaining. It was really a perfect heist film, and I thought this was one of my favorite Ocean's movies since Ocean's 11. But there was a lot of stuff I more like, so that's why I picked number 15, Ocean's 8. Number 14, Alpha. Alpha, which was the story about the kid who was like getting along with the wolf. The cinematography is amazing. The action's very good. The drama, it's like the cinematography was like very well shot in every single scene. That's for number 14, Alpha. Number 13, Tag. Tag was this true story about these guys who played a group of friends had played the same tag for 30 years, and this guy was like the best tag, and it was like the very funniest comedy ever. Like the funniest comedy. Number 12, Ant-Man and the Wasp. Alright, Ant-Man and the Wasp is the next MCU film, and when I say it was like the funniest MCU film since Thor Ragnarok, and there was like a lot of stuff I love, and I like laugh my brains out in every single one of that film. Number 12, Ant-Man the Wasp. Number 11, Equalizer 2. The Equalizer 2 was like very great action thrilling. I thought it was like very uplifting. I thought it was kind of a bit better than the first one, but I hope I could buy this on DVD. Number 10, Please Won't You Be My Neighbor. Won't you be my neighbor is the story about Fred Rogers, and it's the story about Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, because it's not just more about sitcom. It's about the importance about children's feelings, and Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood's like the popular PBS Kids TV show, but I don't watch PBS Kids no more because I'm older. I'm a teenager, alright? And I just watched the documentary with my mother, and I love Won't You Be My Neighbor. I thought it was a really great film. That's why I picked number 10, Won't You Be My Neighbor. Number 9, Operation Finale. Operation Finale is about the Hitler, it was not Hitler, it was Adolf Eichmann, and Oscar Isaac had like the best performance, same for Ben Kingsley, and also for Nick Kroll, and a lot of others that I don't know about, And number 8, Sicario, Day of the Soldado. Sicario, Day of the Soldado was an amazing action of the year. It was like more intense as the first Sicario. And I thought this was like one of my favorite action movies, and you should see how the soundtrack is. It's very good. Number 7, Mission Impossible Fallout. So Mission Impossible is the 6th installment of the Mission Impossible franchise, and it had so much action. It's very action-packed in that film. Like, I was, like, very excited. And they do the music. Alright. Number 6. The Meg. The Meg of the Shark. My God. It's Megalodon. That's my Jason Statham voice. The Meg, when I thought I wasn't interested in this trailer, when I went to go see this in an advanced screening, this actually surprised a lot of me. Meg surprised me, and same for Mamma Mia 2. The Meg surprised the hell out of me. It's usually like sharks think it's like a horror movie, but It was literally like a fun film comedy to watch. And that's why number 6, The Meg, is a fun film. Number 5, Hearts Beat Loud. Hearts Beat Loud is the story about this guy who stars Nick Offerman, and then he was like used to run this old store, and then he's somehow going broke, and he must get rid of everything, and him and his daughter start a band. It's called We're Not a Band, and a lot of people were loving that song when he was hearing it on the radio. And that's why number 5, Hearts Beat Loud, Nick Offerman had the best performance. Number 4, Skyscraper. Skyscraper was like really action-packed, and I was like really looking forward to it because I thought it was like one of the kind of biggest action movies ever. Because we know we got the amazing Dwayne Johnson, and I thought Skyscraper was like one of my favorite action movies ever. Yeah, like my favorite Dwayne Johnson movie. Number 3, Deadpool 2. Deadpool 2 was like the funniest Marvel movie than the first one. I thought I loved every single moment in that film. I laughed my brains out, and the awesome Cable, something like that. And that's why number 3, Deadpool 2. Number 2. The number 2 is Avengers Infinity War. It's my number 2 favorite MCU film. So Avengers Infinity War, when I went to go see this movie in theaters, I saw it my first time in RPX, and then this Monday I'm going to go rewatch it in IMAX for the Marvel Marathon. And Avengers Infinity War was like so action-packed, super intense, very surprising, like so much stuff. Like, I was like so shocked in this film. And Avengers Infinity War is my number 2 favorite. Alright, people, my number 1 movie. The movie I was like so heartfelt, I'm breathtaking out of this film, and this was like shocked me and my whole world. Number 1, ladies and gentlemen, it's BlacKkKlansman is the number 1 movie of the summer 2018. Congratulations, BlacKkKlansman. You're the number 1 movie of 2018. And the reason why I had it as number 1, it was so breathtaking. It was heartfelt. John David Washington had the best performance as Ron Stallworth. Same for Adam Driver. It was like the whole story about the Ku Klux Klan of the KKK. This amazing true story, and like give us moments of, at the ending, it's like they gave us moments about with everything. So that's why those are my top 15 best movies of the summer of 2018, and BlacKkKlansman is my number 1. Alright, let's get down to the crappiest movie of the summers of top 5. It's not top 10 or 15. Alright, number 5. Alright, so the one honorable mentions is canon. Then, with all the movies I'm going to have of the best summer, I'll also put it as the worst movies of 2018. Honorable mentions as 1 is Kin. Number 5, Crazy Rich Asians. Alright, for Crazy Rich Asians, I don't hate this movie. I didn't like it. The best part in the movie, the whole thing, was a few parts that laughed was from the hilarious Aquafina. That's the thing. And that was only silly, and the rest of it, I was just bored. Number 4, Life of the Party. Life of the Party, I thought this was going to be a hilarious film, but Melissa McCarthy, there was only parts that was funny, and a few parts from the one from Our Family, Claire, but I don't know who the actress is. And the whole thing, Melissa McCarthy was just been talking too much. And it was just like, stop talking, like blah 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 blah. And that's the only thing there were a few parts of it that was funny. But it was stupid. Number 3, Hotel Transylvania 3. Alright, I didn't like this movie, alright? This first trailer, I thought it was a bit too much. But then the second one, I was kind of a little bit excited for this one. But then when I watched it, it was a disappointing film. A disappointing animated film. Like, there was a few parts that were funny. A lot of stuff were completely unnecessary. And that was just, no. I don't hate it. I didn't like it. Number 2. Number 2 is the next movie I hated. which it's so bad, but I got a number one that's worse. But number two, Slender Man. Slender Man was like the worst horror movie ever. Like, there was like a very bad ending. The story is like not the same as the video game. None of this like makes sense. Like, the whole story makes no goddamn sense. Goddamn sense. And the ending's very awful. And I couldn't like stand the whole thing about this film. That's why Slender Man's number two. Alright, people. My number one worst movie of the summer of 2018. The one movie that I just can't never, ever, ever, ever watch this movie ever again. My number one worst movie of the summer of 2018, it's Teen Titans Go to the Movies. Alright, Teen Titans Go. Holy crap. What a horrible movie that was. Like, none of that wasn't funny. They ruined, like, everything in my life. They ruined Ninja Turtles, Stanley, MCU jokes were not even funny. A lot of it was so annoying, and the characters were so goddamn retarded. That's what I think about this movie. That's why my number one worst movie of the summer is Teen Titans Go. Or I should say Teen Titans Go to the Cancer. Alright, so that's what I have for my worst movies of the summer and my best. So I will see you next time when I get to review Peppermint, The Predator, Unbroken Path to Redemption, The House with a Clock in Its Walls, Night School, and I'll tell you a lot more, alright? That's all I'm going to have, and I'll see you next time. Bye.